What is up, guys? Welcome up to part 4 of learning, development, and theory of War Thunder gameplay, and where I, hopefully, can get a little bit quicker at explaining things to you. Today we're on Carpathians, and I'm using the Tiger E due to request of a friendly. There are several parts on the map that can be used as sniper points. Early game, the enemy has an advantage on the F section and G section, where they can snipe here or diagonally towards us if they know the spot. Neither side is really that bad per se to go around. Both sides have a slight advantage depending on the development of the game. Usually I would push this little section here with a Panther due to my speed and snipe in towards their spawn at the start, but due to me being slower, it's not going to really be possible for me. So what I'm going to do is here, when I'm crossing, I'm going to be looking on that little section up there. That section up there is where a huge amount of players usually happen. Oh, and don't be like this guy. Smoking is nice and all, but when it dissipates in like a huge section like that, friendlies can't really see where they're driving.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Smoking in general is a huge waste of time unless you're by yourself. If you smoke with a bunch of friendlies near you, it'll not only lower the accuracy of yourself, but it probably most likely will disrupt the aiming of your friendlies. Now that's probably the M18 that shot me at Charlie.
Attack the C point.
Oh, got another ricochet. Holy fucking shit. Okay, please get out of the way. There goes my track. That is what we call a peak angle, my guys.
Into the designated grid square.
Critted him. Gunner, loader. Focus back on the ground unit over here. Use the angle. He's gonna get a little bit jumpy. And as you can see there, I used momentum to aim my gun. So basically, if you move, even while stationary, you have a certain guidance or clearance you can do with depression and elevation. So what I'm trying to get at is, if you come to a sudden stop with momentum, it will either raise or lower your weapon dramatically, which we talked about in the last few episodes about stop and moving and firing. This in turn, not entirely, is all bad. It can help you in situations like you just saw, where I did not have the correct amount of depression to be used.
Attention to the designated.
Now, since I'm so late in the game, I'm just gonna try to slowly push my way onto Alpha, but for now, it seems it's gonna be a little bit difficult to do this. Always try your best to angle while playing like this. It's a little bit hard on things like what I'm doing, like I'm on a narrow base, but once I get on land like this, it'll be a little bit easier for me to get on there and use. So I'm going to try to start the bleed on A, even though most times I would go around on the left section and shoot enemy targets. But it being sort of mid-game, I'm going to try to go for the capture point, and I see an enemy tank. Keep the angle, slowly slide. Ooh, he barely hurt me. And saw that? Stuff like that, that's where vitality really helps you in play. That's a good example. The direct hit mark on point, probably on my left or my right side facing outwards, would be probably, he killed all my crew there. But all the HE spread didn't really affect me that badly. Now, that's a clear example of spacing issue. If you're too close to friendlies like that, you're just asking to get bombed, and in reality, it's kind of my fault there, just staying there. But I'm probably just gonna go get revenge. So I sort of went without looking and taking my own advice about grasping the situation and just using emotion, but I believe with it only having one combatant air that's, I think, flying away, I think it's fine for me to do this. Oh, and yeah, the enemy team has a good area where they can just peek out and fill around on Charlie. I see anti-air. Ooh, R3 thing. Yvesk or whatever it's called. Got another one.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Oh, there he is. Well, that's the M19. Not really worried about him. Air. Keep scanning for air units. I see the guy on A, so just to stop that, I'm gonna kill him, bomb him, because I don't think I'll get it the drop in time. Maybe I can get it in time. I don't think so. Ooh. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Alright, so we stop their cap so we can continue with the bleed. And just to put salt in the wound, I'm going to go on another plane and bomb their medium, and then probably going to go air defense, since we don't have that many fighters in the air. And with this situation, we have a good grasp heading towards their spawn, so we're close to spawn trapping them at this point. Since most of our teams reached midline, and it doesn't really seem that they need more ground support. I probably mostly need to focus on the A side since it's on the alpha point, and there's only one friendly tank there, which I'm gonna bomb this guy right here because he's becoming a problem. Nope, he's dead. And that guy's dead. Oh, I guess not. I was shot short that time. There we go. Oop. I went too long on that.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
We really don't need any more support on the ground, to be honest. I'll go down a support role. They might come in planes after that, the top players maybe, but I don't think they're gonna be really pushing that hard. Like I said, if you even look at the map, we have a good strong midline point that's retreating. What do they have over here? Oh, but there's a plane. Don't do that. If you see a AA shooting straight at you, just don't do that. Oof.
Attention to the map.
Did that whole flank for basically a cost of AA. Good thing that these two saw the map and paid attention and pushed the only flankers. And we still have a sort of strong form line right there. So once you're in AA like this, and you know you can't really affect a tank, so like that Shimmer in front, I really couldn't penetrate with this vehicle. All you have to do really is knock out modules, so like barrels, tracks, even optic ports if you need to, because all those things will add up to repair time, which in turn gives you or your team enough time to go around the target and shoot him, or just enough time just to aim and shoot. Now, me going in the air, its whole reason was because I knew that there wasn't going to be that many anti-air players up yet. Oh, and now that guy killed himself, I'm going to focus on this one. Your ears are very important, especially when you're doing air. Got him. Okay, let's switch to the biplane. There you go. I hear him. There he is. Game over. GG. Good work. Alright. That's a good game. Sort of quick. But that's what I call a textbook win. I didn't do too stellar this round, but overall, mission accomplished. Good activity, good gameplay. Alright guys, thank you for watching this for me. This was part 4 of me playing and you just reviewing and explaining in theory on map locations, my rotation, and how I basically play. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one.